Now, on the third part of the survey, okay, so here we are going to go on 3D model. So you're gonna forget about these drawings. Zooming in, remember you roll the wheel from your mouse, okay, and then wherever you point, that becomes your zooming point or zoom out point. So I'm gonna come this side here, I'm gonna come here and I'm going to draw the circle. Okay, there is my circle. After that, I'm gonna draw another circle again. There's my other circle. Then I'll come for a rectangle. There is my rectangle. Okay. Then also I'll come for a line. I'm gonna draw a line here. That is my line. Okay. So remember, this symbol there is a constraint. It's telling you that this line here is parallel to this other line, which means obviously this line is perpendicular. Sorry, this line is perpendicular to this vertical line. This is a horizontal line and this is a vertical line, which means obviously this line is parallel to this other line. All right. After that, I'll come here on the arc. Okay. So I'm gonna choose this point and that point, then I'm gonna make it bigger. Okay. So again, I'm going to draw this. Okay. And that's one. After that, I'll use trim to clear inside. Remember, you're cutting whatever is inside up to the next available boundary. So I'm gonna click that one. So there is the boundary, this is the boundary, another boundary, then I'm gonna click this one, then it stays there. There's the boundary, this is another boundary. Oh, that intersection is a boundary, that's a boundary. Whatever is in intersection, that's your next available boundary. So I'm gonna click there, then I've trimmed that part. So to remove all these constraints, you need to click escape on your keyboard. Okay, now I have that shape. So if you want to give dimension again, remember you come there, you click there to give dimension. So that's one will be 310. So soon we're going to go on 3D model. We're going to model these figures or shape here by adding dimensions to it. But before that, we need to make sure that we cover what we are looking for on this third part. So I'm coming here, then I'll draw this line. Again, I'm going to make sure that this line here is in coincidence with that point, the point of my circle. Okay. Also, I'm gonna draw. Okay, I'm gonna use the same very line. I think so. Now I'm gonna draw a knock. So I'm gonna come there, and then there is the part that I'm looking for. Now that we've done with those parts, I'm gonna go on finish sketch. Okay, after I click finish sketch, don't worry, zoom out, you come here, then I'm going to have these figures. Then I'll come on 3D model. In here, I'll use some function. The first function that I want to use here is the extrude function, one of the most used function or commands. I'll click on extrude. With extrude, you are adding up the material. So if I click here, now they're asking me, do you want to add 10 millimeter on this figure here? Then I'll say yes or no. So how? I'll either confirm by saying okay, or I'll just say no. I'm going to add 25 millimeter. I type on my keyboard 25 millimeter. Then to go with 25 millimeter. Which side do you want to add this 25 millimeter? Coming towards your side or going away from you? Then I'll say no, coming toward my side. Yeah. So here on in this first part, I'm going to say okay. Then now you can see everything goes. To bring back the sketch, you need to come here. You come on extrusion because that was the first extrusion. You left click, okay, then you right click on the sketch, okay. When you right click, because by putting the mouse there, that's not enough to bring your sketch. You right click, and then you look down here, you see visibility, then you click the visibility. Now your sketch is back, or all your figures are back, okay. So again, I click on extrude. So now this time now I'm going to show you what you can do. So you can click on this circle, then you want to add let's say 50 millimeters. So you're going to add 50 millimeter going my side or your side, then it goes that way. So you can continue using extrude button by doing this. So you come there, you say plus, okay. Now I come here, I want this to add this one now, not this way but the other way, with how much 70 millimeters. Then I say, I click on my keyboard 70 millimeters, then I come here, I click the other way, okay. So now this one here, I want to add 100 millimeters. Then I come here, I say plus. Now I want to add 100 millimeters on this one. So come here, I'll say 100 millimeters. So now I'll click here, then I'll say, how do I want to add the 100 millimeters? Now I'll say, no, both sides of my drawing plane. Remember, so where you see the sketch, there is your drawing plane, because you have Y and Z, okay. What you're adding now, you are working on X, okay. So come and say, no, both sides I want 50 that side and 50 the other side, because it's 100 divided by 2. So I'll come here, I'll click on that one. Now I have 50 this side, okay. Let me turn in the profile. There's a lot of better, as you can see. 50 this side, 50 this side, and 50 the other side, okay. You can zoom in if you want, okay. Now I have that one. Again, I'll say plus. On this one now, I want to add 150. So I'll come here, I say this one 150. But now how do I want to add the 150? I'll say no, I want 100 this side and 50 that side. So I'll come there, I click there, then I say 100 this side and 50 the other side. So I'll come there, I say go that side there, I want 50. I click on my keyboard 50. Now you have what you're looking for. So I have 100 from the drawing plane, from there to there I have 100 millimeters, then from there to there I have 50 millimeters. Then I say okay. Can you see that? All right. So now we are going to use the second function, which is called the revolve function after the extrude function. On the revolve now, we'll come here and I say I want to make a sphere. How do you make a sphere? So here I'm going to select which parts I want to use, get the profiles I want to use, and create it to be round parts with an X on it. Okay, so I'll click there, then I say with an axis on it, sorry for that, with an axis on it. Select the axis, okay, this will be my axis. Now I have that sphere over there. Remember, that was an arc, okay. The reason why I did draw this one and that circle, so that's arc and the circle. So as you can see that you don't have to draw a full circle to have a sphere or a full round part. So here, as you can see, this direction, now I have this sphere. So just to prove to you that you don't have to draw a full circle, I did that one on the first place, but you can come here again and say Now I want this one here. Okay, you select the profile, then you say select axis. Now there you go, you have a sphere as well. So I say okay, there you go. So now if you want to remove these lines here, these sketch lines, what you have to do now, you need to come back there on sketch, you right click on your mouse, and then you deactivate the button for visibility. Remember, it's checked there, you unchecked it there. There you go. Now you have those figures. Okay, now let's say that you want this one here to have the same size as that one, to be the same size as that one. So you come here, right click now on your mouse, okay, then you say edit sketch, you click on it. Okay, edit sketch. So you want this one here to have the same dimension as that one. So first we need to get a dimension of this one. So what is the dimension of this one? 88.927. Okay, right? So come here, that's multiplied by 2. I think that will be 177.4 something. I think that's what it will be. Yeah, almost. So I'll come here and they say, sorry, I'll right click there. Okay, double click I should say, using the left hand side of my mouse, and say 177.8 almost. Then I say okay. Now I say finish sketch. Now you're gonna see that we have now two sphere of almost the same size. Okay, so this is how you can correct your sketch if you made a mistake. All right, so if you want to go back to the previous dimensions or size, you just say back, okay, and then back, then you say finish sketch. Now you have the previous sizes. Okay, so here we have functions such as fillet. Remember that we covered the function fillet on a sketch or 2D model. So here with this one, you have to come here. You don't have to click on there, but you can also click on there, and then you come here, and then it will ask you what radius do you want your fillet to have. So you can choose, for example, I can say 10mm radius, then there comes your fillet. Again, you can go for 25mm radius, then comes your fillet. The same way, you don't have to click on the tool there. You can also come on the corner. Okay, by doing this, I come there, I click on there, then I have the fillet option. I can choose my radius. This time I'm going to say 30mm radius, then I have my fillets there. So now let's say that you want to, this is how you turn it. Let's say that you want to create a hole there. You can also come there, you click there, and then you choose this spot here. You want to create a hole there. Here they're gonna ask you what type of hole do you want. So this is where you're gonna see the behavior of your hole. So if you don't say it, remember, it might be hidden, so you need to open it. Okay, then there's fastener. That's not what we are talking about now. You have to open it like this, and then check here. That is the one without, oh, that one is a step as well. So with this, you can reduce your step there. You can say 0, and then the step will be removed. So you have that hole. Okay, you have this hole. This one here is with thread, so you're gonna have to choose with thread, but you're going to use this simple hole. So I'll come here, I say, okay, cool, how big do you want your step to be? So that's one there. The diameter of that step needs to be 15mm, then 15 it will be there, or you can say, because I see that 15 is too small, you can go with 50 millimeters. That's big enough. Then how deep do you want your step to be? You can say 5 millimeters. And how long do you want it to be? Then you can go as big as you want, because you want it to go through. You can say 50 millimeters. Okay, or 50 is too small. Remember, this one was 70 millimeter, I think, the dimension that we added there. So I can go with 100 millimeters. Now the diameter of our hole, this one, I'm going to choose 40 millimeters. Then you see how it will go. So it goes like that all the way through. And then I say, okay, now you have that hole. Can you see that? You have that hole. Yeah. So here we're going to say again, edit sketch. The reason why you're gonna say edit sketch, we're going to draw something that we're going to use the thread on. So I'll come here, remember, tell me. So you right click on your mouse, you say edit sketch. Now you are here. What you're going to do, you're going to draw this line. Okay, this is your axis. Then you draw this rectangle. Okay, we are going to draw a M. Let's go with M24. Okay, so meaning that one needs to be, okay, let's go with M32. That one need to be 16. This will be the radius. I say okay. So now we'll say finish sketch. Okay, we'll come here, right click, left right click on our mouse, we click on visibility, we activate the visibility command. Now I'll say revolve. I want now to revolve that part, okay, this profile against this axis. Now it comes, I say okay. Now I choose thread, then I say I want this one to be threaded. So the asking there, yes, it's M32. Now how long should the thread go? Then I'll say let's go, I see that is 9 millimeters, so this whole thing can go up to 900. So 900 millimeters. Now you have your threads. Then the offsets, like how much length do you want to leave out there without the threads? So I'll say 10 millimeters. Now you see how it goes. Okay, 10 millimeters. Then I'll say okay. Now you have this bar threaded with M32 thread. Okay, so this is how everything will look like. Okay, the rest of the functions and commands, you're going to learn it as you stick around to watch our channel, and already done some videos about the rest of the commands. It was a pleasure of mine sharing this video with you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're gonna enjoy it. For now, I will ask you to take care of yourself. Please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to like. See you on the next video. Bye.